Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for the Legend of Vox Machina episode, or well, season 1, episode 4, because hopefully we'll be getting more seasons. I believe I was told that second season is confirmed, which is awesome. And also thank you so much to all of you who commented to help me out with some of the information and some of the questions I had from the last 3 episodes. So we are here. I'm going to be doing 4, 5, and 6, although this video is just 4, and then I will be doing 5 and 6 after this. So if you enjoyed this, keep an eye out for 5 and 6. They probably will be coming out like immediately after this one. So, yeah, the last 3 episodes were great. We got introduced to our group Vox Machina. And I guess to clarify real fast, again, since we're at the start of another week, I have seen the campaign up to like episode 70-ish. Last set of videos I said like 170. Since then I went back and started watching the campaign again from the beginning. I realized there's not even 170 videos, and I was like, well, I'm an idiot, you know. But I remember there being like a 70, so I assumed like 170 was where I was at, because I know I was like towards the end, you know. But yeah, that was my bad. But anyway, regardless of my failures, we got introduced to Vox Machina. They killed a dragon, which I was reminded that was pre-campaign stuff, or yeah, pre-streaming stuff, I should say, that they were catching up on, which is cool. And they then were invited to a party because of what they did, where they met the shoot. Why can't I remember? Briarwood. Yes. Silas and Delilah, and they ended up getting into a kerfuffle with them because Percy is, well, partially because Percy is angry with them, as well as Vax getting caught snooping in their room. So, yeah, fighting ensued, and because of that, Vox Machina was arrested, and that's where we ended off, and I can't wait to start. So let's just start, shall we? This is an amazing show. Alright, guys, we are going to start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Amazon Original. I'd be terrified to try to arrest Grog, too. They're all scraped up. Hmm. House arrest, alright. Yeah. Grog. Well, I'm sure that will go swimmingly. Oh, did he take the book? Oh, shit. Vax got the book. I love you, Matt. Alright, intro time. I'm not skipping the intro, obviously, because that would mess up sync issues, so quiet, Amazon. Get that button off my screen. Just kidding. It's funny, sometimes Matt's voices are so good that I can't even tell it's Matt, but that one I definitely can tell. I wonder if Matt's just gonna do all the bad guys like he did in the campaign. Well, I think Matt would have been in the campaign, because of the nature of how D&D is. He would have been the voice of Delilah, and he's definitely not the voice of Delilah here. Or he's just a way better voice actor than I thought, but no, it's definitely not. So at least some of them he's not gonna do. Because, I mean, obviously, by the nature of the way D&D works, he does the voices for all the NPCs. But on here, they got actual actresses. Aw, Trinket. They're taking their weapons. She's like having a hard time carrying the axe. It's funny. I've been going ham in the last week on the campaign, by the way. So I'm like, I think I'm on episode 8 or 9, which, I mean, when they're 3 to 4 hours long, that's quite a bit. She's upset her medallion got hurt. She must pray to her god. Oh my gosh. God damn it. Hmm. Yeah, we saw what happened in the last episode, I believe. It's a cool beast, though. That big old doggy. Damn. Yeah. Saw some of that last episode. That's rough, man. It's sometimes weird watching something that I know a little bit about the campaign. Like, I vaguely remember some things. Zombies? Or maybe not. Disrespectful to the dead, lady. Breaking gravestones. Oh, hidden room. Is it a tunnel out? Come on, Keyleth. Well, they know about that, I guess. Well, damn. I like children. He listens to Pike. Oh, I guess he doesn't have a knife, so he can't cut the bread. I was like, why is he using his teeth to rip that bread out? He had one hidden, I guess. Didn't they take everything? Ugh. Are they gonna stealth out of there? Uh-oh. Is it is it the Briarwoods, or is that them stealthing out of there? Although if they were already outside of the walls, I don't know why they would need to do all that. So I imagine it's the Briarwoods. Ooh, cool. It's her connection to her god severed because well, that's ominous. Like I knew it was Grog, but they made it so menacing. Oh no. Gross. Oh. Poor Pike. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh fuck. That guy's dead. What the fuck? Oh! They like wraiths? They go through walls. Captain Jarrett. We got his name right as he died. Woohoo. Is he rebuilding his gun? He had like a bunch of hidden parts that they didn't find. Or his original gun was in parts, just hidden, and they didn't get it, maybe. Yep. Oh, could they hear that? No, I'll drink it. Oh my fuck! Jesus. Ugh. That's terrifying. Fuck that. Yes. Oh my god, getting it all over the book. Alright, some of them don't have weapons. The Briarwoods. Well, at least the thing summoned by the Briarwoods. Oh! It's right behind him. Jeez. Oh my god, it just drains the life out of him. Oh god, they're gonna play keep away. Oh fuck! That's not good. She just got messed up. Oh, nice. Like polymorphed herself. Oh my god. Knives just go right through. Fortunate he's not dead. So they always put the light out before they attack. Okay, cool. They got some blades. Or weapons, I mean. Oh, fuck, it's reaching through the wall. No, Keyleth! Jeez. Need to figure out how to fight him. No, Grog! Well. It's Pike's. Oh, I thought Pike was gonna do something, but I guess not. Oh, they got some light. Come on, Pike. Yes! You got this, Everlight! Pike! Or Keyleth. Keyleth has to be the one to do it. Oh! Yes, Keyleth. They can't get out. So because of the light, oh, that yeah. So they become corporeal because of the light. Can't go through the walls. Oh shit! Friggin' Vax going ham. Can't touch me. It's like that thing where you hold a kid away too far when their arms can't reach you. Grog. Yes. They're all just fucking stabbing, kicking. Jesus. Oh my god, that room is just bloody to all hell. I think it's time for like a mass cure wounds or something. But she doesn't have access to her shit. Yes, yes they do. Hmm. Okay. Well, damn. Oh, he's gonna try to leave without him. Yes. Fortunate that they didn't go after Trinket. Leaving Trinket behind. Nice. Oh my god. So they got their weapons back then. Oh. Oh, Grog. Alright. No Pike. Oh, Scanlan too. All right. That is it, guys, for episode 4. I was trying to every time this shit ends, I don't watch a lot on Amazon Prime Video. So I was trying to figure out how to stop it from like going to the next episode, and I failed miserably. That's why I took a second there. Um but anyway, yeah, that's the end of episode 4. That was a good one. Yeah, so we have our kind of they got charged to just house arrest, which was nice of them, which was thanks to Lady Allura. And she thought that the charges against them from Uriel were a little too harsh, which is why she gave the house arrest. Their weapons were taken, obviously. I didn't realize that Vax had taken the book last episode. Did I just miss that, or was it something that like he stealthily done, or did I should say? I'm not sure, but it very well could have been something I missed. I might have been writing something down every now and then. I usually try to write while watching, and usually my handwriting is just garbage, and I have to try to figure out what it says later. But it's I do miss things. I'm only human, you know. But either way, yeah, she wasn't too happy about that. So Delilah Briarwood ended up sending these. They didn't even say what they were, but they seemed like wraith type things to me. She raised them from a graveyard, so they're some form of undead in a way. But they were able to go through the walls as long as there was darkness. So that was just brutal seeing them kill all those people. Even just seeing our guys, because like, I mean, let's be real. I I know at least to like episode 70 where I made it, they all live, although they could change it, you know, for this story. But I didn't think any of them were gonna die from those attacks, even though they looked like brutal. Like Keyleth like got wrecked, you know. But but yeah, it's weird, like because I know this is based off of D&D, but it's not D&D in the show, right? So it's like it's a weird thing where I'm going through my mind, like part of my mind is like, "Oh, why did the Wraiths do those attacks and they killed the guards, but they didn't kill like Keyleth when she looked like she got like they all got touched by him, you know? Grog got picked up by him too for a while as well. But Keyleth was like, you know, violently like shaking and blood coming out of blood was coming out of everywhere for everyone, but like hers looked way more brutal, and I was like, well, what? Why didn't she die? But the other like guards and stuff like that did, and like one side of my brain is like, okay, well, this is originally from D&D, which means that Keyleth just has more health than those guards, you know. But then another part of me is like, well, this is just a animated series. It's not D&D anymore. So do the different characters have varying amounts of hit points, you know, like they did in D&D? Maybe they still do. I guess there is something that sets adventurers apart and stuff like that. But like, do they like because they level up in D&D and become stronger, get more health and all that? Like, does that happen in this world? Do they level up in the animated series, or do they just get stronger through the progression of going through all these different events? And it's not. I mean, I guess technically they would get stronger, but I guess I meant like health wise and stuff like that. But it really doesn't matter. I'm really like pinching pennies here, trying to like make something that I shouldn't out of something, if that makes any sense. But yeah, it's really not a big deal. It's just enjoyable to watch regardless. So, and I mean, every show has characters with plot armor, right? And then ones that don't. So, it's just a nature of the of television, you know. So that was friggin' there were a lot of funny little moments, but that was so gross when Grog was like, "Oh, what's this powder?" and started like eating it, and Pike's like, "Oh, that's the ashes of my ancestors." Oh, oh man, poor Captain Jarrett. I think the only one that was named other than like Allura and Uriel, all the names that we know. but I think that's the only new name we got this entire episode, and we got his name like as he died. So, but yeah, so Pike is going through some stuff with their god. Her connection to uh Everlight is severed because of the shot that the amulet took and cracked it and everything. So she is going on her own quest to apologize to Everlight and try to fix all this, which is funny because Pike in the campaign, Ashley Johnson, if I'm not mistaken, would have to go away a lot. She wasn't always in the campaign, so I wonder if this is a way to represent, like, to try to stay a little more faithful to the campaign, because they could have easily in this show just been like, oh, Pike went along, but she didn't in the campaign, you know? I can't remember. I haven't gotten back to this point. I obviously can't remember whether or not Pike was, like, at, like, the whole Whitestone arc that they went through. But my guess is this was a clever little way to have her go off because she probably wasn't there for the Whitestone, or maybe she'll show up in the middle of it, which is what she does sometimes, because she'll, you know, have time here and there for like an episode or two and then pop in, and her character will just appear, you know. The fun nature of D&D, you can explain anything away, you know. But yeah, so I wonder if that's the reason, or if it is like they just wanted to do this for like more of a story reason, you know. So, but it's cool nonetheless, even if it is just a way to stay more faithful to the campaign where Pike wasn't there for either the whole arc or most of the arc or something, so they have her to go do this, then I think that's fine, right? But we had Percy telling the crew about his past as well, and how Delilah and Silas showed up, pretended to be allies, and then proceeded to slaughter his people and take over Whitestone. So, and everything that happened with him being tortured, him and his sister, and then trying to escape, and she died, and he was the only one to get away. And then Keyleth kind of talked about her stuff a little bit with her Armente, which is basically it's kind of like, it sounds like it's like a rite of passage, you know, like she had to go out into the world and prove herself and before she can go back to her family. So kind of trying to find a way to relate to Percy and make him feel not so alone in this, you know, shitty world that he's, the shitty hand that he's been dealt, and stuff like that. So, but yeah, and then he tried to sneak out on his own, but everyone was there ready and saying, hey, we're going to. Now, I'm guessing they all got their weapons back because we saw him give Scanlan his loot back, so, but we didn't see Grog with his axe. Does Grog have the bag of holding at this point? That's what I thought about. I was like, well, wait. Like, they made a point to, like, show them taking away Grog's axe earlier, and obviously the other characters' weapons we saw them holding, you know? But we didn't see Grog with his big axe at the end there, when they were leaving, but it's very possible that he probably has the bag of holding at this point, because I think he already had the bag of holding when the campaign started on stream, and we're already past that point, so he must have the bag of holding, so that's cool. I never really thought about the idea that Grog, like, might keep his weapon in the bag of holding. Like, when I'm watching the campaign, I don't recall them, like, really talking about the fact that he does that, you know? So, assuming that that's the case here, that's pretty cool, but yeah, I mean, other than that, it's a pretty straightforward episode, for the most part. It was mainly just the house arrest and them defending against these wraiths, but I did enjoy it, and they also set out for Whitestone now, so we are going to be, I don't know if we're going to be encountering things on the travels there, or if we were going to kind of jump past the traveling bit to them arriving at Whitestone or not, but yeah, I think, this is probably the arc that we're going with this season, right? It's probably going to be the whole season is them dealing with the Briarwoods and everything, but I'm excited. So without further ado, guys, let's just jump into the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching this one. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more content from me. Unfortunately, I'm releasing all of these as soon as they release, so there's nothing on my Patreon for Legends of Vox Machina. But you can get access to early access for my other shows, as well as my Patreon exclusives, where there's a handful of shows that aren't even released to YouTube yet. So check all that out. Link should be on the screen or in the description. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.